Oh, hello. Oh, hello. Hello, my Mixcast friends. Hello, Bad Frog. Oh, are you still loading? Oh man. You, you're a slow loader today. Slow loader. Welcome to Mixcast episode 30. 30. No audio for what? I have audio for oh, because my Discord messed up earlier today, remember? This should fix it. There we go. Talk real quick.
Real quick.
All right, there we go. Yeah, my Discord messed up earlier today, so it wasn't working for him. So, but it's fixed. We're good. Couple of seconds. Muted Frog again. I know. Well, he's been put down to his place several times here on Mixcast. Some of them are technical difficulties.
I see how it goes.
Yeah, it's just a crime. Cool little thing that we're gonna do real quick. Blammo! Look at that. Look at that. Wait, hold on. What? Why? Real quick, Bad Frog. Why instead of having 3 and 1 on the tablet version for you, why don't you put it as 2 and 2?
Because I like it to be even. Don't mess with
3
me.
and 1 is not even.
Yes, it is. It looks exactly like yours, and the buttons are placed in the exact same place.
It's not, though. I'm looking at it right now. It's not.
Get off my butt. Well, fine.
Oh, it's not. But it is reflected. It's reflected. Oh, look at you.
See, you've got more buttons than I do, so I have to make things kind of. Yes, I'm still at my temple because
we should make you a world traveler. Just have you traveling to different destinations.
I might do that tonight. Download a bunch of backgrounds and
you just have it for a couple days. Where in the world is Bad Frog this day? Oh, I forgot to add some cooldowns on some of these.
Yeah, I group cooldowned them, but whatever you want to do with it.
So. I have them in group cooldown too.
Oh, okay.
All right. Yeah. Hopefully some of those buttons work well for you guys. But yeah, welcome to Mixcast episode 30. We've got a couple of cool discussions for you guys. We got Jack Black's YouTube channel that he just started up, and he is talking a lot about, and we're going to discuss some of that. We've got some Bandersnatch, which I watched all of it last night, and we got Fortnite's 14 Days of Mistakes. This should be a fun topic. Also, like all the news. We did the new contest. The new contest this month is for a year of Xbox Live again. It seems to be things that people enjoy. You know, people enjoy years of Xbox Live, so we're gonna give away years of Xbox Live. It's easy.
Well, a year of Xbox Live. Yeah. I'm not giving away years.
Well, this month is 1 year. Next month is another year.
Yeah.
But yeah, so yeah, 3 easy topics. Should be, who knows? Maybe they'll have a lot to say. Maybe they won't. We'll see. How are you today, Bad Frog?
Good. I took the day off for the most part.
The day off. Whoa, hold on a second.
Yep.
You're telling me you didn't mod in a single channel?
Nope. I watched
Bandersnatch.
No, I watched. I've been watching Backdraft because he's playing Subnautica, which I find fascinating. I really love that game.
Subnautica is really cool. I'm glad we talked about that.
And
whoa.
I caught up on some other stuff that I haven't been able to catch up on, but no, I didn't mod one channel today. I didn't even look at. I only looked at 2 channels I actually mod today.
Whoa, that's crazy. Bad Frog moving up in the world.
I told you that was my thing. I was going to cut back my time.
You did say that. Hi, Twisted. Hi, Sweet. Hi, Miss JG. Sweet changed his name. Like, it's not even, it doesn't even have threes in it even more. Like, he just went straight out and just changed it to sweet.
Now he's underscore sweet underscore.
Well, it's sweet. Rogue, hi. Twister, hi. Jade Fox, hi. Ayo, hi. Military, hi. All right.
Oh, and my I put out a copy of my summary to people that I had answered my questionnaire,
Oh, cool.
and got a big thumbs up back from people. So we
I
are good to go.
accidentally opened it today, and I was like, "Whoa!" And then I was like, "I'm gonna have to read this later because this is so much."
Yep. So,
hi, British Chair. So yeah. Was that a thumbs up or a middle finger?
go check my Twitter and you'll see where the middle finger's at. Because somebody drew me a nice frog yesterday or something and posted it on there. So yeah, I got a really good one of those.
Nice. What's up, Kobe?
Okay, but
up,
the
CG?
best part of today is Big's going to answer this question.
Okay.
How many emails did you have to answer today?
Oh yeah. Well, so I told you how many emails I had. I did not answer them all. I tried. Yeah, I had I went into work this morning and I knew it was going to be painful. Went into work. I opened up my email and it said 675. And I was like, "Oh no." Oh no. I brought it down to 312. 312. Because my entire day cannot be spent only answering emails. So I ate some lunch and I did some social media stuff and got a little bit caught up on other things since before Christmas. So you only had Miss JG, you had 24 emails since before Christmas. Oh my god. You're actually going to get 2 from me tomorrow. 2.
I've got 5,468 emails.
Yeah, but you don't check your emails daily. I check my emails daily.
I'm just saying, I got that many that I haven't opened in my inbox.
And how many years is that?
That's when's the last? I think last February is the last time I cleaned out my email. So,
gotcha. A short shift on Monday? Well, tomorrow's Thursday, so that's okay.
I've got you covered. I'm going to put your email address all over the web. You'll get 600 a day.
Ayo, we can get you more emails if you want more emails. We can get some for you.
Of course, a lot of them are going to be for drugs that you don't need. And
what kind of drugs she doesn't need? How do you know she doesn't need them?
I don't think she needs male enhancement drugs.
Oh, well, you don't know that. Treat yourself.
Yeah. And Mixcast goes off the rails in the first 5 minutes.
Wants to meet all those African princes that wants to that they owe their fortune to you.
Yep.
So, you have 9,000 unanswered emails, but that's over time. I had 675 in like 9 days. 9 days, 675.
I think I'm going to let Miss JG be the official record keeper on how fast or how quick that Mixcast goes off the rail. I think this was a new record. She said 9 minutes.
That was a pretty good record. Hi, Wonder Boy. How are you? Yeah, it was pretty quick. It was pretty quick. All right, let's get back on the rail. We're gonna jump right into the topic Wonder Boy has been wanting to talk about for weeks. Jack Black has launched a YouTube channel dedicated in part to gaming. And it's proving to be wildly popular, before he's even uploaded any kind of substantial content. He's calling it Jablinski Games. Let's see. It took just over a week for it to reach 1 million subscribers. After 10 days, he's up to 2.5 million subscribers. Just for being Jack Black. That's it.
Of course.
He's up to 2.5 million subscribers. I think
I have the same question, Miss JG, but for some reason people like him, but I don't get it.
I mean, his first video is him in literally like the chair that I have, of him laying completely flat in the chair, because these chairs go completely flat. So, and it looks like he's just in a bedroom of some sort. So, the video's hilarious. Jack Black is probably broke? I don't think so. I really don't. That dude makes money just for walking into buildings.
No, he's got. I'm sure he's got residuals everywhere. So
yeah, he probably makes crazy money just for his name. So I'm actually just gonna read this article because it's really short and it kind of gets to the point. He said, so the article says, probably jokingly, Jack Black says that Jablinski Games is going to be bigger than Ninja and PewDiePie. He plans to upload new videos every Friday. In addition to games, Black's videos will be focused on food and life. His second video, released on December 25th, which was Christmas, was posted in celebration of Jablinski Games reaching 1 million subscribers. It remains to see what form Jack Black's videos will take, or if he'll have any guests. Whatever the case is, the videos will surely be wacky given the tone and direction of the two teasers we've seen so far. Jack Black is, of course, no stranger to video games. He starred as Eddie Riggs in Double Fine's 2009 action game Brutal Legend, and he's also voiced a character in Double Fine's crowdfunded game Broken Age. Outside of games, Jack Black is 49 years old, is a major film star, which you guys know a lot of films: School of Rock, King Kong, Kung Fu Panda. He was just in the new Jumanji movie. He's also a musician, sings and plays the guitar in his band Tenacious D with Kyle Gass. So that's about all there is on this specific article. I'm actually curious to see what he is currently up to in subscribers. Actually, he's sitting at he's sitting at 2.5 million. He's about 50,000 past it now. So, pretty crazy. And yeah, he literally only has he has 2 videos, 7.7 million views on the first one, which was 30 seconds long, and 5 days ago he posted another video that was 50 seconds long, which was just him thinking that he hit 1 million subscribers, and that has 6.9 million views. So this is unbelievable. It's so dumb because he hasn't even done anything yet.
I just don't get this. The whole celebrity, just because it's so and so, that you're going to go out there and I just don't get it. I just don't.
So the funnier part is that YouTube sends you awards. Physically sends you awards in the mail when you reach certain goals. One of them is when you reach 1 million subscribers. So he literally got that on the day he turned on his YouTube channel. So I guess he's I guess he's just gonna try to enjoy the YouTube sensation for a little bit. We'll see how far deep he actually goes into it. If he's smart, the real way to do it is if he has maybe some sort of YouTube manager that actually teaches him or does it for him, how to actually manage a YouTube channel properly.
Okay, he's not managing anything. He's just
well,
in front
for
of
this,
a camera.
Literally, a profile picture he probably made in Microsoft Paint. And I don't even know what his header photo is. I'm going to show you guys what I'm looking at right now. I'm just going to show you. And like, it's just straight nonsense. There's his header photo right here. Like, just why? Just why? And his profile picture disappears when you zoom in too far. His profile picture is a picture of his face. He wrote Jablinski Games in some cursive font and drew some lines outside of it. And then he has 2 videos. And man, did that guy grow a beard. Like, holy cow. Oh my god. He grew a beard and a half. So yeah, he's going crazy. That might actually be it. He might have created this because he went crazy. It's probably one big troll. It possibly could be Jade Fox. Like I said, he might just be trying to ride the YouTube chain for a little bit because everyone knows that YouTube just doesn't make any money right now unless like you're the biggest people on there, which he has actual potential to be, but I don't know. Midlife crisis? Yeah, I guess.
I unless he's serious, it's not gonna last.
You want to see play Guitar Hero?
You can only put out 30-second videos once a week for so long when people are just gonna say, whatever. I mean, there's gonna be a million idiots out there that probably will keep watching it, but I mean, it's just
we'll see.
But if he takes it seriously, yeah, he could.
Like, I mean, the way for him to do it is actually to like create all of this information. His about pages, I'm Jack Black and I kind of like games. That's his description. Like, if he tries and goes for it, he could like he should have an autoplay on his homepage and all this stuff. If he gets a YouTube manager, he could do this right. He could do this right and actually make like decent money doing it. Not that he needs it, but it could be another form of income for him. So, because why
negative British chairs? This is my own beard. His is
he's still bad for his beard.
His is bad.
But yeah, so that's Jack Black going on his who knows what his tangent of some sort. What's up, Sir Bacon? So yeah, that's Jack Black. I don't know if anyone has any more comments on it, but we're not gonna watch the videos just simply because since our videos go up on YouTube, we don't want it to seem like we're stealing his content in any way. So, YouTube just started paid subs. That might be something that we have to look into because YouTube tanked for a while. They actually got rid of their whole gaming section of their website because it was bad. It was bad. They were losing tons of money because of all the lawsuits they were getting into. So, and that's something that we could talk about. So,
and YouTube is getting hammered with DCMA requests too, so or takedowns. So that doesn't help.
It's pretty crazy. It is pretty crazy.
It's hard to game on a site that if you play what is clearly non copyrighted music and you're still getting DCMA down, it makes it hard to be a streamer there. So
yeah, it gets difficult. So I expect my award ceremony video to get taken down, and then I'll have to like provide that the music was actually like granted by the original artist. So all right, so that's about it on Jack Black. Let's talk about Bandersnatch. How many of you don't know what Bandersnatch is? Who here does not know what Bandersnatch is? You're not allowed to raise your hand, Bad Frog. We're supposed to come in here with knowledge.
I was just pointing up in the air.
Oh, okay.
Oh, it's Dr. Rage again. He finally joins us again.
David, we're not talking about the ending. Let's see.
Yeah,
okay.
Let's not do spoilers, please.
Yeah, just came out 2 days ago. Let's see. Black Mirror Bandersnatch. You were disappointed in it? I thought it was fantastic. I thought it was super well done. I loved that it was interactive. And Black Mirror for me is it's not supposed to be scary. It's supposed to be weird. You know, the premise of Black Mirror is that you're supposed to get what you want at the cost of your worst nightmare. That's the premise of Black Mirror. And been since the 28th, 5 days. 5 days is not old enough to give out spoilers. So yeah, Black Mirror, Bandersnatch. If you don't know what Black Mirror is a Netflix series, and it's horror, suspense. It, like, literally the premise of the show is you get your dream, like, and it's different timelines. No episode is related in any sense at all until you start getting into really deep episodes of Black Mirror. However, each episode slightly hints towards other things in the episode. So, like, you might see a soda can from an episode that has a very unique logo, and that might be in another episode somewhere. But very, very slight hints.
So Easter eggs.
Very much an Easter egg appearing in each episode. Then later on in Black Mirror, they all start merging together. But no characters repeat ever. Like, so the cast is different every episode. They're all different time frames. It's crazy. It's really well done. And then in this one is the Black Mirror movie called Bandersnatch. It's interactive, like Mixer. You see the buttons below the stream? Those buttons are kind of on Netflix. Basically what happens is you actually interact with the first one very quickly. It teaches you, it says, you are watching an interactive film. Make sure you have your controller ready at any moment during watching. You're going to make decisions that affect the way that the film is being done. It's really cool. The first one that they give you is actually the first one they give you is it says, "Do you understand?" and you have to select yes or no. And then, without any spoilers, at the very like, this isn't a spoiler in any sense, but it's the first practice that you do for selecting or making a choice in the film. The boy is sitting at the breakfast table and his dad offers him a choice of cereals. You have to decide between Kellogg's Frosted Flakes and some other sugary cereal. And it actually puts down the, like, he puts away the other one and puts down the cereal that you choose. It's really, really well done. Obviously, it's just they filmed everything twice, and it's all clipped together based off of the choice you make. But it's really neat, and it gets really deep. And, like, the fact of the matter is, they made it into like a video game. You can lose in the movie, like, actually, and you have to start over. It's super cool.
Shouldn't you just have a save spot to go back to the...
Well, so what, without ruining it, you get checkpoints. So if you lose, it rewinds to the beginning of the film, shows you everything, all the choices you made, and gets you back to the checkpoint. It's like really, really cool. It's really cool.
Because I haven't seen it, I don't think this gives it away. Back to the serial thing in the article, so it's in this article, so you can't give anything away. At some point later in the film, he's actually watching TV, and whatever selection of cereal you made at the beginning, he watches a commercial. There's a commercial for that cereal on the TV.
Yep. So, I thought that was one of the coolest things.
I mean, it looks like they really went into... I haven't seen this. I'm just reading the...
It's really cool.
Article on it.
What like, selections that you made an hour and a half earlier in the movie are still affected later in the movie. Yes, Annihilus. I do work for Tiny Build now. And you can ask a question as long as I don't have to go deep into it, because none of the topics are tiny build, but I will answer your question. What's up, Spicy? How are you?
And I honestly would not read this article. That I don't know if I'm going to link or not in there because it looks like it does have some spoilers. So not necessarily on the.
So I mean, like, so David said, "Here's a hint for the movie. Don't jump. You'll understand when you get there." Honestly, I lost like 5 times. I lost like 5 times. I did almost every single ending, almost every ending, and it was fantastic. So I would say jump if you want to. Don't jump if you don't want to. It's crazy. There's a lot of deciding. You probably make about 30 to somewhere between 30 to 50 decisions throughout the whole movie. The movie's about 2 hours long. 2.5 hours long if you literally do every ending. It's about 2.5 hours long. So Black Mirror didn't appeal to me personally. Really? I think it's fantastic. It's super well done. Graveyard Keeper is the new update, the zombie one, live on Xbox One or no? Not yet. No. Nope. Yeah, right now that's only on Steam. I like the Netflix part. I don't know how to talk about it without spoilers. Don't. No spoilers. Not talking about spoilers. It's super.
I'm leery about reading too much of this article now.
So. You should be weary if you have any interest. It's super well done. Also, if you enjoyed, actually, I'm not even gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that.
I'm gonna go a different direction, and what this really is not for your entertainment. It's so they can collect data on you, actually, but that's neither here nor there.
What do you mean collect data on you?
They're collecting user data basically off decisions you make, somehow throwing it in some kind of algorithm.
I don't know about that, to be honest. I really don't. I don't think so. I really don't think so. Especially if you watch the whole thing. I'm in deep trouble.
It's like
I picked almost every negative option, AO. Like, the movie gets, if you know Black Mirror, things get really messed up. Like, really, really messed up. And in this movie, they took it to another level. It gets really messed up. The best part of it is it's, David, you've done spoilers literally 4 times now. Please stop with the spoilers.
Hey, I've got one that's not a spoiler. It kind of goes to what I'm talking about. In this article, it says another early decision in Bandersnatch calls on users to choose which cassette Stefan or whatever, I think it's Stefan, will listen to while traveling to a gaming company.
Yep.
It has no bearing on the plot, but does dictate what soundtracks users hear during that sequence.
Yep.
Viewers are asked to make an actual aesthetic choice, not just for Stefan, but for themselves. It's the kind of choice that normally left to the director. But by putting it in the consumer's hands, Netflix is not just inviting viewers to participate, but in creating the tone of the scene, it's asking one to pick one over the other. In the process, those viewers are providing clear metrics about their musical preferences.
To be fair, their clear musical taste preferences, if you have any idea of British rock bands, like very, very specific. It's also from the 80s. So
it's just that was what I was kind of. It is a sort of a data mining deal.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but like, I guarantee you that 90% of the audience who's choosing between those 2 rock bands have literally no idea who those bands are. Just like David said, I had no idea who either of those groups were. I picked the one with the prettiest album cover. That's literally what I did. I had no idea. What are the groups? I have no idea. I couldn't even tell you the names of them. So.
Well, obviously, it's going to be some smaller deal that they could get for cheap money to put into this movie. They're not going to get Metallica and
Thompson Twins. That's the one I ended up picking. Thompson Twins.
No, that's not a small band, but
I've never
anyway,
even heard of them.
I have. I'm old, remember?
They are. It's set on the 80s. This movie scene. So yeah, you choose two different movie or music genres throughout the movie. So it's really cool. It's super well done. I highly encourage watching it. If you have issues with blood, I highly discourage you from watching it. There is blood. So yeah. It's messed up. It's a messed up movie.
If I can't get an ending where everybody blows up, then I just don't want to watch it.
There's lots of endings. There's lots of endings, and you can mess up
bodies blowing up, limbs flying through the air.
The best part
is smashing into glass.
There's 5 endings, and you'll know when you see them because you're like, oh, I guess that's kind of an ending, and it is an ending. But there's endings like midway through the movie, like 45 minutes in, you can mess up and have to start over. And that's not an ending. That's just you messing up. That's just you made a bad decision. So I messed up the whole dang movie. I messed up so many times. I want to watch it again because I just want to see more. I want to see different decisions made. Like literally just choosing the other music. That's how well that's done, is that if you want to watch a movie again because of choices made and you want to watch it the next day, that's pretty good. So
well, Halo Collective says, so what's creepy is when a choose your adventure starts using something like Kinect camera system with eye tracking. Thankfully, Xbox has thrown away the Kinect. So
they did it for a little bit. If you played Dead Rising, the newest one, the zombies with the Kinect system, the zombies would hear you if someone was making a noise in your house. So if your dog barked, it would attract the zombies.
Well, that's not fair.
Yeah, so
this looks like the movie version of Telltale Games.
Kind of, but a lot more interactive, like a lot more action-y. So
well, granted, because those are cartoon storybooks. But,
yeah. Aw, Telltale.
Which is no longer in business, I don't think.
Netflix has a Telltale Minecraft. Yeah, they're actually going to do a couple of these interactive movies. So let's see. Did you read all of the stuff on the article?
Yeah, I just was trying to.
Oh, here, I'll show you. Actually, this is one of the scenes. You'll have to make a decision. It'll say accept or refuse, and you just have to highlight which one you want to do. So it's literally, so you'll have a full screen. I don't know if there's a full screen. So yeah, you'll have a full screen like this. Oops. You'll have a full screen. Wow, I can't even zoom out. That's a huge picture. And then you'll have the little black bar pop up at the bottom. So.
And Inked wins the chat tonight.
Oh my god. But yeah, it was super well done. It was really creepy. And I'm trying to make sure I don't spoil anything. Actually, this is a good thing. If you're interested on what the movie's actually about, it's about building a video game. That's literally what the movie's about. It's about developing small video games in the 80s on, like, it was all about, like, you know, like Zork, which is like a text-based adventure. It was moving on from that to using joysticks. So, super, super cool. So, yeah. That was Bandersnatch. It was really good. It was really good.
I always get, what's this one called? Is Black Mirror or?
Yeah, Black Mirror.
There's another series that's got Mirror in it that I always get confused between the two. But the other one is this girl that's got like 6 or 7 clones or something. But I don't
I
know.
have no idea.
But I think it's like, I'll keep thinking it's Black Mirror too, but I guess it isn't. So,
Not that I know of. I have no idea though. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully I might have interested on some of them is
Orphan Black. Thank you, Halo Collector.
Orphan Black? I don't know. Hopefully I might have interested some of you guys in watching Bandersnatch. It's about 2 to 2.5 hours, depending on how well you do. So, Bird Box, we could talk about Bird Box like tomorrow, because Bird Box is a whole debacle. It's a whole thing.
It's a debacle.
Yeah. Everyone's claiming it's the best movie of all time, and it's really not that great.
It's not the best movie of all time, but it was pretty good.
It was okay. I hate when movies don't show you the bad guy. Like, the whole movie, you go 2 hours, and you don't see the bad guy once.
The whole point is you can't see the bad guy.
But throughout the whole thing, they make it feel like you're going to see the bad guy, and then you just don't.
That's the part of the suspense.
Eh.
Yeah, we are kind of. I'm trying not to spoil it by giving any plot details.
I still didn't say who the bad guy is. Just saying.
Yeah.
You just don't see the bad guy.
But he didn't like it. I don't like that. I'm going to force him to like it, and then I'll be happy.
It's. What do you mean, doggone? You watched it. You literally said that you watched it. You said you had 15 minutes left in the movie, and then you entered my stream. You watched the first movie? Bird Box is its own movie. There's no first movie. You hated Bird Box, but FYI, it's a book and there's more than one. I thought you were talking about Bandersnatch? No. Bird Box. I have no idea what these Bird Box challenges are. I'm afraid for society.
Yeah,
But yeah. If you want to watch a better version of Bird Box, go watch A Quiet Place. That's literally the better version of that movie. A Quiet Place is so good. You actually see the bad guy, and it's actually suspenseful. So.
But Sandra Bullock.
What? Okay. Like, the actors weren't bad. Well, some of them were terrible, but the plot, no.
I don't know that I like you very much right now.
It just, Quiet Place was much better.
I can understand the whole superhero can't die thing. I can understand that, and I can.
If you're gonna throw Sandra Bullock in my face, I'm gonna say John Krasinski and Emily Blunt. Just as good. Just as good.
But just because you can't see the bad guy does not make a movie bad. They don't understand.
No, it was bad.
Oh my God.
What about Cloverfield? Cloverfield, you see the bad guy. You see the bad guy several times in Cloverfield. I loved Cloverfield, and it was because you saw the bad guy.
See, but that's just your thing. You got to see the bad guy, or it's just a bad movie.
No. No. Cloverfield's a great series. I honestly can't wait to see what J.J. Abrams does with the next one, because he took Cloverfield 1 and made it like a giant monster movie, and then the second one was like it's not even confirmed to be related, but it feels related, but at the same time, not at all. It's crazy. It's like so well done. So, you never saw the bad... What are you talking about? You never saw the bad guy in Cloverfield. You see him like multiple times. You also see all the little bad guys. There's plenty of bad guys in Cloverfield.
Oh, so now we're down to it. There's got to be multiple bad guys.
I'm just saying. He said he never saw the bad guy in Cloverfield. There's a billion bad guys in Cloverfield. Best thing from J.J. Abrams, Lost. Lost change.
I could do
Lost the show.
I could do a whole show on Lost, both good and bad. So we better not go there.
Wasn't Lost like? Didn't Lost have one of the worst finales of all time?
Yes, I hated the ending of that movie with a passion.
Yeah, I
The
thought
whole thing was great until they got into the ending, and I was like, "Are you really going to end the way? It's like The Sopranos.
Yeah.
Really? That's how you're going to end it?"
Yeah, that's what I heard. I heard that actually it's like nationally rated or like internet related for the worst ending of any TV show of all time.
But the series itself is amazingly good right till the ending, and then it just went off the rails.
Yeah, they do yeah. I've heard that. I've never actually watched Lost.
Yeah, that's like Halo Collector. It was all a dream scene. The whole 7 series or 6 series. Oh my god.
Just apparently Wonderboy likes the ending, but I don't know. A lot of people are not a fan of that whole thing. Several this is actually a reoccurring thing that people tend to hate stories where in the end none of it actually happened.
I that aggravates me to no end.
Yeah.
And the other one that is the time traveling ones, where the obvious thing is you can do if you go back and travel in time, they never do. And it just I just don't like them because of that reason. I mean, it's if you can go back in time, you can keep traveling back in time to make the right decision. But they don't do it that way.
Yeah.
Oh my god, Ink, that would be so funny. Walking Dead wakes up in the hospital bed, calling it now.
Kaga says, if we saw the bad guy in Bird Box, we'd go crazy too. I want to see the bad guy. It was a waste of my time. 2 hours, gone. Bearded said, like the ending of Star Trek Enterprise was absolutely horrible because the series wasn't continued, so they did a quick bad ending. Gotcha. I never watched all of. My mom was a Star Trekkie. I never watched all of them myself. I love the movies though, and I'm just a huge J.J. Abrams nerd. Like, I think all of his movies are fantastic. I think he's just amazing at stuff he makes, and he made the Star Trek series. So, well, one of them.
Well, and until he went with the one where they had to go back in time, and watch. It was okay.
Quantum Leap. Never saw that one.
That's an 80s. It was an interesting concept. They had he traveled through time, but he didn't travel, just his conscious did, and would go into another body and then have to make a decision before he could get out of that body to go to the next one. It was kind of an interesting concept, but it was kind of silly.
See, I think I'm completely the opposite. I actually think this JJ Star Trek movie was the best Star Trek movie that was ever made.
Which one was the J.J. Abrams Star Trek movie?
I have to look up what the title of it was.
Didn't he ruin the Star Wars franchise?
Oh, if anything, he brought it back.
He filmed it in a brewery. So sad. What is that supposed to mean?
I can't.
Oh, Solo? Did I see that one? I guess I didn't see Solo yet, but I saw the other spinoff. And I actually enjoyed it more than I did the the series itself. I thought it had a very better storyline than the ridiculousness that was the last three movies. But because
Trying to find.
yeah, Rogue One, that was it. A Boba Fett movie, I gotta agree, Wonder Boy. I would like that. Star Trek, the inside of the Enterprise using.
So he's actually been doing basically all of Star Trek's stuff since I guess he must have acquired Star Trek because he's been doing it all.
You talking about from the original series?
No, Star Trek Beyond. No, all the new ones with the
okay,
with the actual good graphics team, not like the 70s stuff. But he did for the new Star Wars movies. I'm gonna see if he did several of them or not. He also did Westworld. If you guys didn't know that, he did Westworld.
That was really good. I heard it really tanked the second season, though. So
I haven't watched any of them. He did Last Jedi. He did Star Trek Beyond. He did Force Awakens. He's in the process of doing the next Star Wars series.
What?
Was not just Force Awakens. I'm looking at his IMDb right now. He did Last Jedi. Looking at it right now. Executive producer on Last Jedi.
Okay, David. Last Jedi or Clone Wars? Which was worse? That's a trick question. They tied. I grew up with the original three, and they were fantastic, even though obviously the technology was not good enough to do those in a real good way. But they really messed them up after that. The whole Jar Jar Binks thing, and I thought someone else made The Last Jedi. That's why it was hated. There was actually a lot of people that were not happy to see J.J. Abrams take over that. So
I'm a fan of everything he does. I like his animation teams are on point. And he always manages to have storylines like really well executed.
I'm kind of blah at him himself. But it's just I didn't like the story. So Halo Collector says he wasn't director. The director 180-degree reversed the direction of JJ's Star Wars.
He's not the director of anything. He doesn't direct anything. He produces everything. He's the producer of everything he does. He's never the director. He's always the producer. Literally, like, you can look at everything he's ever done. He's always producer. Okay. Cat's just knocking stuff down in the background.
Well, that's a good thing for the cats to do.
Yeah, he produces everything.
So we got from Bandersnatch to J.J. Abrams. That's pretty good.
He did do... So he was director and producer of Awakens. He was not director of Last Jedi, but he was producer of Last Jedi. And he was director for Into Darkness.
That was a Star Trek, right?
Yeah. And he produced the other.
Actually, I really like that
Star
one,
Treks.
so I guess I'll have to rethink that.
He's a director for Into Darkness, and he was producer for all the other ones. Except for Star Trek, the reboot movie, the first one in 2009. He was director and producer. But yeah, like his director list is very short. It was basically Lost, Mission Impossible, the Star Wars and Star Treks, and that's about it. And then, like, out of anything that actually made any money. And then he does a lot of producing. Joss or JJ? I don't even know who Joss is. JJ Abrams. What's up, Kingslayer?
No.
I don't know who that is.
Isn't that is that the kid from the second Star Wars or Star Trek series?
Joss Whedon did Firefly. Did he also do other stuff? I actually never watched Firefly.
Neither did I.
It's something that I've always wanted to watch, but I've never watched it. No one I just written.
Oh, I can watch a movie and forget about it 2 days later. It's just I have yet to find
it's on
very much that's of interest.
It's on my to-watch list, but Firefly has never been a, oh, you have to watch this for me kind of thing. This never has been. Like, I've seen trailers and I'm like, oh yeah, that's probably cool, but I've never gone through and actually watched it. But he was the producer for the new Buffy the Vampire Slayer. He did producing for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. For Cabin in the Woods, which is like one of the worst movies of all time, but at the same time, it's like one of the best movies of all time. I love that movie.
Cabin in the Woods.
It's a horror movie.
Is that where they had to read the book?
Read the book
to call forth the whatever the.
It was basically they go into the cabin in the woods and they're all supposed to die. It's a bunch of college frat boys and girls and stuff, and they all go into the cabin in the woods because it's their uncle's cabin or something, and they're supposed to have like a day away from the campus, and it's secretly a government lair, and the government is trying to kill them all. Yeah,
because some a demon or something.
Yeah. So.
Yep. Okay. Yep. That was a good. It was so stupid. It was good. Yep.
It was. It was very dumb. The story was terrible. Everything else was amazing.
And we're back on movies again.
We are back.
How did this happen? It's like every other show. We end up back on movies.
Yeah, he was the writer of Toy Story. And Roseanne. Oh, no, just 4 episodes. Never mind. Just four episodes.
Well, now I don't like him again. So.
He writes a lot of random stuff. He wrote Toy Story. He wrote Alien Resurrection, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, like every single Buffy the Vampire Slayer ever. Firefly. Serenity. Avengers, Cabin in the Woods.
Why do we keep bringing up Joss Whedon? I don't understand.
That's who we're talking about right now.
I thought that we were talking about J.J. Abrams.
No. He wrote Avengers Age of Ultron.
I'm lost now.
Yeah. All right. Doesn't matter. That's not what this topic was about anyway. Somehow we went from Bandersnatch to this. So, yeah. Yeah.
We've already been down that road, Kingslayer. Really, we have. It wasn't a very good road to go down either for Big.
Yeah. Sidetracked again. We did it. Have you seen the Bird Box? We already did that. Yeah.
Yep.
We already did that. It was terrible. We all got over it. Yeah. Fortnite's 14 days of challenges.
Oh, that was sneaky. Payback's coming for that. Big's a smart guy.
14 days of challenges for Fortnite. Other known as Fortnite's 14 days of mistakes. No, they Fortnite made a huge mistake by providing the wrong end date for their holiday challenges. Uh, Today was the last day of Fortnite's 14 Days of Challenges, a two-week holiday fun fest that presented players with unique daily requests and special rewards for completing them. And in a fine Fortnite fashion, it didn't go entirely smoothly, and Epic apparently provided the wrong date for ending the challenges. Because of that, if you completed at least one challenge in the 14 days, you got a special glider. They gave you a glider that looks like a glider that was already in the game. So,
Yeah, I didn't see anything special about it myself, but
yeah, it looks like a
I
glider.
kind of get a kick out of every time that Fortnite does something stupid. But
It looks like a glider that's already in the game. Oh god, that image is huge.
um, yeah, it does. You got to at some point wonder when they're going to run out of good ideas for gliders.
They can just, it's unique. Instead of going orange to red, they go red to orange.
Ah, that's a good plan. They can take every skin they've got and every glider and pickaxe and change the color scheme and re-release them.
Yeah.
Well, I know they have with what is the one that everybody always asks the streamers if they've got it? What is it?
The first one, the ghoul.
Yeah. Do you have it? Do you have Skull Trooper?
Yeah.
Do you have it? I've got it. Sorry, I was doing my squeaker impression. Yeah. Do you have a rare account?
It's just I don't know. Fortnite's all over messing up things. All over it.
I don't know if they're killing their own game at this point.
It's hard to say because I mean, even I stopped playing it for a long time, and then I joined back, and it looked like they fixed some stuff, but it's still weird. It's still weird. Oh yeah, Fortnite will continue. Bringing in
I don't
money.
doubt that. There's a lot of kids with Christmas money that went right to Epic, which kind of sickens me. But
all those Xbox gift cards directly to them.
Yep. It just my real thing is how far can they screw the game up where people will actually stop playing it because it's like Blackout. They admitted there's a problem with Blackout on Xbox One X. Just on Xbox One X, there's some kind of targeting problem.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting.
But I don't know how far. It didn't take that game far to get off or have so many bugs that people just stopped playing it too. So
yeah,
I don't know how far Fortnite can go before they can have something else come up. But maybe it just takes another game. I don't know.
Yeah, no, the lawsuits are exactly what Halo Collector just said. They're publicity stunts. That's all they are. The lawsuits they're not losing money out of them. They're if anything, it's only helping them.
Yeah. No, I agree with Halo Collector. They won't go anywhere. That's not my.
Yeah. We actually had a whole discussion based off of that.
Yeah, I don't think they're going anywhere anytime soon. It's a free game that too many kids have got too much time invested into now.
Yeah.
So, and it's just like, if you think back when you were a kid, how many times did you watch the same cartoon over and over and over and over again?
Yep. Honestly, it's kind of crazy to say, but I feel like Fortnite might be the new World of Warcraft craze, because World of Warcraft had that same thing. Like, it was hard to quit World of Warcraft because you had so much time invested in it. And I wonder if kids these days feel that Fortnite, they've invested so much time into it. They have all these skins, all these characters. There's always seasons coming out. It's all the same thing as World of Warcraft. All these new expansions, all these updates, new raids, new mounts, new pets, new characters, all this stuff, and it made it tough to quit. I wonder if it's the same thing. So the
Well,
WoW
it's
grind,
like
right?
Elder Scrolls. I got sucked into that, the
Yeah,
Elder Scrolls Online, and it took almost forcing myself to not turn my Xbox on to quit that game
yeah, it was
because
crazy.
I had so much time invested in it in doing dungeons and everything else, and I had it set up almost the way I wanted it, but you look down the road at all the stuff they're going to add, and you're just thinking it's just more grinding. I don't want to grind anymore. So, I but there's still people playing it right now. They've been playing it for 5 or 6 years, or however long it's been out.
Yeah.
Oh, stop it, Inked.
Oh my god, I don't even know what any of that means.
I was Ebonheart, by the way.
And
Factions.
is that like Horde or Alliance? Is that what that means?
Well, when you get into the PvP area maps, you could help your fellow. Oh, you suck, Inked. You could help your fellow members of the same group, but you couldn't help anybody else really. But it was just like a big free for all in there.
Okay.
So,
Alright.
but the funny thing was, is you could have a group of people in the same party in the PVE area that it didn't matter what clan you were in. So it was kind of odd.
Halo Collector says kids were in Roblox, now Fortnite. Something else will eventually replace it. Might take a bit though. Might take a bit. We'll see.
And Minecraft is still huge,
Yeah.
even though I still think more adults play Minecraft than kids. I honestly believe that.
I don't know about that. Maybe.
Because Minecraft has turned into a big design studio.
Oh yeah, definitely 100% on that.
So that's why because I see a lot of adults playing it on Mixer. It's just it strikes me funny to watch them pickaxing blocks.
Yeah,
But,
no, it's true. It is funny. Wonderboy says, I don't know why everyone categorizes Fortnite as a kid's game. I mean, I'm on an older spectrum, and I just got into it, and fun. It's free and a great place to play with others. There's a lot of hate for it recently, and I don't get it. I mean, a lot of the hate for Fortnite is that, is a lot of what you see on Mixer is, the hate isn't in like, for Fortnite in general. It's the hate that like topics are only ever about Fortnite. Other things can't be talked about. Or if you talk about video games, all video games end up leading towards Fortnite. Like, it doesn't have to. Like, I can talk about Halo and have it not lead into conversations about Fortnite. But when you talk to like any kids or talk to anyone who has like a really strong passion for Fortnite, it always ends up being a conversation. So
and you gotta there's two kinds of hate. There's that, and then there's always the hate you get from people that don't like a game and they want everybody else to hate it like they do. Because it's just the nature of humanity is you want to be on the winning side.
yeah.
But the biggest problem I have is when all these kids come in there having no history of gaming. Oh, Black Ops 4 stole that from Fortnite. Really? Because there's a whole trail of games for 15 years before tribalism, before Fortnite, that did the same thing. So
Yeah. It's that is one of the bigger problems too, is that it almost becomes like a god sense, which is it ends up being a thing. Like Fortnite is the only game to ever exist, and because of that, everything else that's in any other video game came from Fortnite. That's where the problem comes into. So
Spartan, Fortnite is going to court in a few days for the emotes, and they're going to settle out of court to make it go away.
yep.
But the people filing those suits have no leg to stand on.
Yeah.
They really don't. You can't. We had a whole show about this, but it's just back to something said earlier. It's a publicity stunt for those people having the lawsuits to bring their name back into the spotlight. For some of them, it's just.
David says, interesting how kids can understand controls in games sometimes better than their homework. Maybe building can teach them physics and geometry. That was actually a huge learning technique that people used for Minecraft. And if you remember the game Project Spark, which ended up being a killed project, but Project Spark was a game that was meant to teach kids how to program, like teaching kids C sharp and C++ and things along that things along that line, teaching kids programming. So teaching kids how to do things in video games is very, very possible. So,
Well, they've actually got, because I was waiting in the Apple store forever one day. They sell them there, and I'm sure they sell them somewhere else. But they've got these robots that you actually have to program now, and
really?
write in coding language. It's not, we'll make it go left, make it go right. It's not that kind of program. It's you have to actually write in the real code to make it walk, change direction, do all that stuff, which I thought was pretty cool.
Yeah.
But it's educational then, but there's no way you're going to use Fortnite to teach structural engineering, because making a ramp straight up with no supports and then straight across the sky just doesn't work in reality.
That's true. Ink says the thing I hate about Fortnite is simple. It's all kids play. My youngest brother is addicted to it. I showed him recently Ark, and now he loves dinosaurs, and he's actually interested in other games rather than Fortnite. And that was one of the things, is the God complex, is that people, a lot of kids feel that it's the only game that ever exists. So you're waiting for Fortnite movie and convention. Well, Fortnite movie's got to be coming. Fortnite convention, hopefully. I would love to see a fan convention made out of that. You know, just like, and I know Minecon is now run by Minecraft, but originally Minecon was made through a fan base, just like what is Destiny's called? Guardian Con, same thing. I hope a fan base does that. That would be really cool. So, I don't think many of those educational games work. Actually, educational games is a huge industry. Educational games is a multi-billion-dollar industry. My my cousin-in-law is a programmer for one of the biggest companies out there for educational games. So
explain that, Miss JG, while we chat. She said Minecraft has its own homeschool curriculum.
Oh, I'm sure they do. Minecraft is huge. That honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if that's why Microsoft ended up picking up a big portion of Minecraft, all of Minecraft, but was for that reason was a big portion alone. Mr. G said it's a server where kids can do lessons on science, math, etc. Interesting.
How does that match to Minecraft?
I mean, technically, all of the blocks are individual pixels, so things could be written. You can blow.
Oh, it's in the game itself. That's cool as hell.
Yeah. You can teach creation of materials through combining stuff like that. So you make
you can make working calculators and
history. Oh God,
I'll have to look that up. That might be a suitable topic someday.
It would be cool.
But yeah, it's I I honestly don't. I think Fortnite's got another year easy
Oh
of
yeah,
dominating because I don't see anything coming that's gonna.
Anthem has a chance.
Except it's not a free game.
That's true.
That's
It's
the
a paid game.
it's gonna take a free game to knock Fortnite down,
Yeah,
or just sheer boredom.
yeah. There's
But
a big Minecraft conversation. Conversation? You mean convention?
convention.
Convention here in Seattle. Really? I didn't know that. I know there's Minecon, but I didn't think that was. I don't think that's here. And this site I'm talking about, it was doing it before Minecraft announced doing it on Minecon 2 years ago. Very cool.
Well, you know where to put that link, Miss JG.
Anthem has a temp chance like COD did. COD didn't have. COD didn't do anything. COD died. COD was dead the second it came out.
Well, I gave it one day. It
That's
was
what I'm
it
saying.
was it was
The
good
second
for
it
one
came out.
day.
One day.
RGB Fortnite is getting boring for you. The difference is I want to go back to my cartoon theory. At 10, 11, 12, when you were watching cartoons, and I know I did it. I watched Bugs Bunny cartoons, even though I could read along with them the whole storyline of each character. I'd seen them so many times. I still watch them over and over again. Kids have it's like a 6-year-old. You can stick a Disney disc in the player, and they'll watch it all day long, over and over.
Yeah.
And they never get bored, ever.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I think. Fortnite is basically for that age group. Is they don't ever get bored. So I don't think boredom's going to do it.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about 2 or 3 days inked. I'm talking about weeks. Weeks. Minecraft, every mom's favorite game, especially if you turn the M's upside down. Every WoW's favorite game. What?
No. Winecraft.
Oh, Minecraft. Gotcha. I was like, turn the M's upside down. I was like, what are you talking about?
Minecraft.
Fair? Interesting. I've never even heard of it. Yeah.
But
I think, yeah, Gal, 500 hours. Yeah, Gal. GG.
I wonder if I've made it to 400 yet, just out of curiosity.
Ink's about to hit 750.
Oh, I broke 500, I guess.
You hit 500 too.
I don't know when that happened, but it happened at some point.
Apparently,
the last time I checked it, it was like 460 or something.
We have the clap. I forgot about that.
You have the clap. You might want to go to a doctor.
Oh.
Yes, I went there.
But yeah,
I think we've beat this subject to death too.
Yeah, we're gonna do the code of the day. We're gonna do the code of the day, and then we'll see you guys for tomorrow's Mixcast. All right, so let's do this code of the day. So we have a new giveaway. We're giving away another year of Xbox Live. This one starts from scratch, so you still got to go through, get all your Twitter stuff done, your Instagram stuff done, all that stuff. Get all your points, and the code of today, which was also yesterday's code. Oh wait, I don't have to take that away anymore. Is this code start again and hungover? Start again and hungover. There are 2 codes for today. You'll go to Mixcast January. If you guys would like the link in the chat, you can type !Mixcast. That will provide you.
There's a lovely button down in the board.
There is a new Mixplay board where you can press the button. Which one is it? It's the last one. The last one. You click that. Oh, I can't click it because there's a countdown. But yeah, you click that, or you can type !Mixcast. You click the link, and then you will go do all of your Twitter stuff, enter in Start Again and Hungover, 2 different codes, get yourself a bunch of points, and you might win a year of Xbox Live for free. By the way, the winner of the $50 Xbox card claimed his prize. So yeah, we have all of the winners have claimed their prize. So we have a new winner for this month. Good luck, everyone. We hope one of you regulars win it. But yeah, I think that's all we got for you today.
I think that was a pretty decent amount of non-information about movies again. But
yeah, we went a little into details that we
stayed on we went off the rails 9 minutes in. We got back on, and then after Jack Black, it just went off the rails.
Yeah, we lost it a couple of times.
Yeah, I appreciate that, MD, but sometimes I got to wonder if it's great or not, or if I'm just an idiot and think that.
But yeah, thank you guys for joining us. Oh, I messed up that link. You put a comma instead of a period for discord.gg. I gotta fix that one.
Oh my god.
Let me fix that right now, actually. Chat. We'll do this and save. And now it's fixed. All right. Thank you for joining us. I know it was like a really weird episode of Mixcast today. If you guys have any topics, put them in the Discord. There's a whole Discord button that you can press now. One of these. Which one is it?
It's the white one.
There is no white one. It's this
There's
one.
no white Discord button?
One. No, because there's my Discord. It's not the Mixcast.
Oh, that's right.
You click that link in the chat right there. You can join the Discord and post your topic ideas in the Discord. We need them. Let's see. If you aren't following Bad Frog or I on Twitter, please feel free to do so. We're always talking about random stuff on there. Bad Frog is finishing up one of his projects for Mixcast probably next week, right?
Next week, I think, is when we're going to do it.
Yeah. And I think there is no Mixcast Friday. There's no Mixcast Friday. Friday evening, I'm going out to the mountains to go snowboarding. And I will be back Sunday morning for my 1-year partner anniversary. So,
and we'll probably either not make up that episode that Friday night or make it up several weeks from now.
That Friday night
we missed when you're snowboarding.
Yeah, we'll make that up. Not that weekend, but probably the weekend after.
Yeah, because
maybe
the
weekend after might be PAX. No. But I'll have that weekend. We're good.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that's not a good idea, Halo. It would be bad.
Bad Frog and Muffin episode.
We'll have to give all of your overlays to Muffin, and we'll just have to do it on hers. And then we can go off the rails for an hour and a half completely, because it'll never stay on topic.
What happened to all the ideas you sent in? They're on the list. We just go through and we check them off one by one. You'll notice that all 3 things that we talked about today are all like right now in today's society thing. Like the Fortnite 14 Days of Challenges was something that happened literally today. Bandersnatch happened within the last 5 days, as well as Jack Black's YouTube channel. So we just get the relevant stuff mentioned here on the stream, so that way we can talk about other stuff while there's like nothing happening in the tech world. So your ideas are still there. They are on the list. Don't you worry.
There's approximately 75 topics on our list.
We got a lot.
And almost everything in the Discord that's put in there goes on this list, and usually with a link so I can find it again. But if it's not of the moment, then it typically gets pushed off some.
Yeah.
So we dig through that list when we don't have anything currently to talk about.
Yep. But they're on there. Don't you worry. They're coming. If you have one that you would like priority over the others, let us know.
Put it in the Discord.
Well, she already did. She's saying she.
But I mean, just put it in the Discord again.
Oh yeah.
I don't read back past what I've already read.
Yeah, if you have one that you're like, I really want them to talk about this, yeah, put it back in there, and we'll say, yeah, it's on the list, but we can make sure we get to it sooner. So
it could be one of the 3 topics because we usually only have 2 that we pull from the daily stuff, and usually 1 off the list. So
yeah, it just depends on how many things are in the news. So
yep, and the day it just happened, Big had 1 and I had 1, and
so. They wanted Irish stools.
Oh God. Oh no.
The lost list. It's not the lost list.
I'm sitting here looking at it right now.
We use the list literally every day. Okay. You guys were fantastic. Just as a little side note, I am not streaming after Mixcast today, simply because I am exhausted. I need a little bit of a mental break, and I am taking a day for myself. I apologize. I don't like doing that, but the last 2 weeks has been really, really mentally exhausting. Getting prepared for the award show, doing all of that stuff, Christmas, New Year's, everything. I am mentally exhausted. And yeah, and I'm doing exactly what Ink said. I'm looking after myself, so I'm taking a day. Literally, I'm going to bring this hat downstairs, and I'm going to bring this pen downstairs, and I'm going to take my list and make sure it's on my phone, and I'm just going to write some names while I watch some Adventure Time, because I never got to see the last season of Adventure Time, so I heard that the last episode makes you bawl like a newborn baby. So...
That you got your snowboard weekend this weekend, which should
snowboard
kind of help you.
Will be just all me relaxed,
give you a reset,
going down the mountain, having a good time. So,
please don't break anything.
I will try not to. FF Roadkill. Have a great night. It's nice seeing a new face in the chat. Comment sometime. We'd love to see some of your input. So,
Flipper Frog, we are fixing to end right now. Normally we are to 9. Reality is it's 8 to 9:30.
Yeah, we're about half hour
till 8:15.
Yeah, we're about a half hour past what we usually do, but we also started a half hour late.
We're late.
So
yeah,
and that part of that was
somebody ban Halo Collector. That's disgusting.
What?
I'm gonna mix eggnog and Reese's Pieces.
Oh my God.
That's gross.
That sounds disgusting.
Oh, God.
That sounds disgusting. We'll drop a host on someone here, and you guys enjoy your night. I think that's about it.
I think that we got it.
Yeah. All right. We'll see you guys tomorrow, 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Have a great night, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
See ya.